Welcome to SVG-TV News for Wednesday, July 1st, 2015. I'm Martha Fraser with the details. In the wake of a national peak in the production of plantains, the Ministry of Agriculture, through the Farmers Support Company, or FSC, has created a credit line of up to $10,000 for agro-processors involved in plantain chip production. The ministry says, according to statistics received, this year has seen the largest production of plantains in St. Vincent and the Grenadines in over 30 years, and it believes the establishment of this credit line will ease the current glut on the market. Currently, the FSC provides loans to farmers from a $12 million revolving fund facility, which has seen some 2,218 applicants to date. It has been noted that a large number of the farmers who receive credit from the FSC engage in plantain production. There are an estimated 1,000 plus acres of plantains in SVG. Over the last 3 weeks, the FSC exported two 40-foot containers of plantains to Trinidad and Tobago and the United States of America, and a sample to the UK. This is in addition to a number of pallets that are exported weekly by local traders or traffickers. Minister of Agriculture Suboto Caesar is encouraging all agro-processors involved in plantain chip production to contact the ministry for more information on the loan program available. A scientific symposium focusing on the socio-economic and cultural development of St. Vincent and the Grenadines was held earlier today as part of celebrations to mark the 250th anniversary of the Botanical Gardens. Activities to mark the anniversary of the Botanical Gardens, the oldest in the Western Hemisphere, are being held under the theme Botanical Garden from SVG to the World, celebrating 250 years of biodiversity and conservation. While delivering remarks at today's symposium, feature speaker Dr. Nairi Zerega says following her visit to the gardens yesterday, she can safely say it is in a good place. Dr. Zerega adds that she is also pleased to learn about the plans in place to not only further preserve the gardens, but to also increase its educational role throughout the region.
So I think it's a very exciting time for the garden, and I'm thrilled to be here. It seems to be in very capable hands and in a position to really launch a new era of a bright future and continue its important role as a place of beauty here in St. Vincent, and to provide a wonderful place for people to come visit. But also it can play a very important role and continue to play an important role and an increased role in education and research, and it's exciting to see the prospects for that going forward. And at a time in the world when plant diversity is being lost so rapidly, it's hard to overstate the importance of a place like the St. Vincent Botanical Gardens. And I hope that going forward there'll be lots of causes for future celebrations like this, the 300th anniversary in 50 years, which I will probably not be here for, but I hope that there will be one and continue on to the future.
And Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Sports and Culture, Senator Luke Brown, says the scientific symposium was designed to realize 2 of the 7 overarching objectives of the year-long 250th anniversary celebrations of the Gardens.
These are namely 1, development of a special program and outreach to target the involvement of the scientific community, including the botanists, and the international gardens community in the commemoration, particularly to generate interest in preparing papers, publishing and organizing a major conference as part of the commemoration. 2, to facilitate the preparation of special anniversary publications and items. It is expected that during the symposium, through the scientific presentations and discussions, they will bring into sharp focus the symposium's theme, the socio-economic development of St. Vincent and the Grenadines through the scientific contributions of the Botanical Gardens over 250 years. Thus, it is expected that the symposium would provide a rich learning experience, as well as serve to highlight the value and role of such a national treasure to the local social and economic well-being of our people and economy.
Small but mighty, 8 students graduated from the Dauchet Hill Government School today. Parent company SVG Broadcasting Corporation proudly adopted the school years ago. As we hear in this report from SVG-TV's Sharon Garraway, the students have been encouraged to push forward despite the obstacles they will encounter.
Under the theme, Using Challenges to Move Forward, the 4 girls and 4 boys of the 2015 class graduated from the Dauchet Hill Government School. The ceremony took place at the Nazarene Church at Arnesville, saw Deputy Principal Patricia James recalling the high and low points of the primary institution, which has 47 students, 8 teaching staff, and 4 auxiliary staff. She outlined how the students participated in numerous competitions, but how deeply heartbroken they were over the death of their principal, Olive Allen, who passed away recently after taking up the post in 2010. James says the Dauchet Hill Primary ensures holistic development and reminded the youngsters to continue to live by the principles they were taught at their alma mater.
Your journey has just begun. You still have miles ahead of you. Let me say to you, no matter what school you are placed in, always continue to let your light shine. You are taught morals and values to live by. These I hope you will put into practice when you have a difficult situation to deal with. Always strive for excellence. Make your alma mater proud. Make your parents and guardians proud. But most of all, be proud of yourselves.
Guest speaker and former student and teacher of the Dauchet Hill Government School, Loretta Hamilton, told the students that they will meet hindrances, but never to let them be of discouragement.
Challenges will come, and let me say that they are a necessary part of life, for it is how you deal with challenges that will determine who you become and where you end up.
Thanking parents and teachers for their guidance, valedictorian Julie Gibson reminisced on her years at school. She also told graduates to believe in their dreams and to pursue them.
Everyone had something unique about them. I will remember you for that, especially Johnny, yet myth. So as we are about to take this huge step in our education, I encourage each graduate to strive for excellence and always remember you can do whatever you put your mind to.
The most helpful student was Johnny Mofford. The Ancillary Staff Award went to Javon Gibson and Errol Pompey, while Best in Sports or the Golden Graves Award went to Tiara Cupid. The Most Disciplined Student or the Eleanor Macmillan Award was taken by Celine Gill, and the Agnes Gibson Award for Most Improved Student was Declan Gill. Best in Mathematics or the Muriel Gunsam and Linton Graves Awards went to Livingston Gibson and valedictorian Julie Gibson. Julie also captured the Paul McLeish Award for Best in General Studies, as well as the Principal's Award for the Most Outstanding Student for 2015. Sharon Garraway, SVG Television News.
Residents of the Diamond area are expressing concern over the discovery of a female body in their neighborhood earlier today. Reports are that at about 10 a.m. a group of forestry officers were conducting their usual patrol throughout the Kings Hill Forest Reserve when they discovered the dead body. When SVG-TV arrived at the site, police were already on location and cordoned off the area as they processed the crime scene. The body was later removed by the coroners at around 1:30 p.m. Reports are that the female body was still intact with what appeared to be head and neck injuries. She is said to be in the age range of 18 to 25 years, about 5 feet 1 inch tall, heavy set in build, and was wearing all black clothing with braided hair. Superintendent of Police for the South Central Division, Eric Brown, is appealing to the public if they know anyone or anything fitting to what they have just discovered, or if anyone has information which could help the investigation, to contact the police. Residents in the area took the opportunity to speak to SVG-TV News on the discovery in the nearby forest reserve.
When I come across the road, when I reach by the junction, the officers and turn me back, so you don't get to see nothing. But I'm feeling pleased at how it happened, you know, because it's a sad way. out and I start waiting to know how things going along. So.
In a little older, so.
And what time you heard about something like this happening, the girl found in the forest?
About after 10 around there, 10 to 11 around there, I heard about it. So they still friends to take a walk and see what's going on. And when we reached out, we can't go for see whoever. So then they turned our back down there, so we just sit down and relax ourselves for a while.
So you say you don't feel pleased about something like this happening in your village?
No, can't feel pleased. Because we personally, we ain't miss nobody around here, so know well. That's what I've missed anybody there, but I will never hear about that.
It's drastic and it's scary to see, okay, you come in this forest and find young people bodies, you don't know what happened. And I'm scared because I have 3 beautiful daughters too, so I'm really scared about it.
Mm-hmm. Anything else you want to say?
Okay, the young people, especially the young ladies, they have to be careful what they're doing. When they're going somewhere, they have to tell their parents where they are going, who they're going with, and when they're coming back. Just be honest with yourself and tell your parents where you're going.
Now for Carnival Beat, the North Union Secondary captured 2 crowns in yesterday's National Junior Calypso and Soca Monarch competitions at Carnival City Victoria Park. Gaylon McBarnett has more on the top performances in each category.
In the junior primary calypso category, Christian Christopher of the Layu government came out on top with the song "Your Attitude Determines Your Altitude."
Make sure I pray to the Master, morning and evening, for guidance and wisdom and understanding, to respect the elderly, those in authority, show loyalty.
The second place went to Chichani Morgan of the New Prospect Primary with "Youths We Have to Work Together."
In this competitive world we live in, without an education we are nothing. Don't depend on your parents' earnings. Ignorance is a curse thing. So we got to think what's matter. Think what's matter. We got to work much harder. Work much harder. We got to work together.
The Sandy Bay Primary, represented by Daylan Nero, came in third with "Teach Me."
I want to be a good musician, but like something wrong with that profession. The way people look down on them, it's gone. No wonder why all the musicians gone. If that is what I would like to be, I'm begging you, please teach me. Calypso on radio and TV, so why don't you want to teach it to me? You say Calypso is my heritage, teach it to me at an early age.
In the junior secondary calypso competition, the North Union Secondary captured the title for a second year. Ishana Phillips, with her tribute to the rock gutter victims, got the judges' nod for first place position.
I visited the bay, to see what's really raging, like it had something to say. The divers were amazing, coast can't start to swim, as they rescued the students that were trapped in rock bottom. Why did you rock me so? Why did you hurt me so? Nobody ever treat me so. Why did you take away my friends? Just when I really needed them, you see I really don't know. I say I really don't know.
Christiana Christopher of the Thomas Saunders Secondary came in second with "Time Longer Than Twine."
Used to say time they're running away, and that a stitching time go save man. But this rainbow time she kept driving home all the time. She used to tell me time, Christy, longer than twine. yes we want, but not for as long. You used to play time history longer than one, of course, and the longest liver will see the most.
The third place went to the North Union Secondary Kalisha Barker singing Have Some Faith.
With a Mumbai planes and not only boats, it was built for planes like Leon and SVG-TV. But these are different times, changes in the air. Many think it will come, they spread their rumors around. Have some faith, the airport's coming. Have some faith.
The North Union Secondary also came out on top in the Junior Soca Monarch competition. Kalisha Barker took the first position with her song, Love Me For Me.
I'm the cutest in the country. I know what a girl can test me. I'm your bundle of ecstasy. But I wish you love me for me. I wish you love me for me. Because of what you can see. Let me do out SVG. You better love me for me. Hey, I wish you love me for me. Because of what you can see. If I really want to be free, oh, you better love me for me.
The second place went to Nisha Richards of the West St. George Secondary with Soca Disaster.
This ain't no tsunami, this ain't no landslide, no catastrophe, so make it skate or bite. It's an explosion that can blow your mind. It's a vibration to make you unwind. It's an earthquake, a Soca earthquake. It's an earthquake, a Soca earthquake. It's an earthquake, a Soca earthquake. It's an earthquake, a Soca earthquake.
Shakura Lorraine of the Sandy Bay Secondary placed third in the competition with I Want to Sing Soca.
Time to let me sing. I want to do my thing up on Soca stage. It's doing on the rampage, on the rampage. If I can't be a doctor and I can't be a nurse, I can sing Soca because I have a boss. Mommy, time to let me go. Teacher, let me go. Mommy, I'm begging you. I want to sing Soca. I want to sing Soca. I want to sing Soca.
The next event on the Carnival calendar is Steel and Glitter, scheduled tomorrow evening at Carnival City, Victoria Park. Gillian Burnett reporting for SVG-TV's Carnival Beats.
Just days away from the big event, the 9 ladies vying for the Miss Caraval 2015 title made an appearance at yesterday's National Junior Calypso and Soca competition. The ladies promised Vincentians a show like no other. Here's how they greeted the audience at Victoria Park yesterday evening.
From the hills to the mountains high, every man, every woman, every child. If you're proud to be Vincy, put your hands up high. Proudly representing Rainbow City, Angola, I am the beautiful and talented Sharina Richardson. I hope to see you all on Friday as my fellow contestants and I vie for the coveted title of Miss Caraval 2015. I hope to see you, and hopefully you there. Thank you.
Greetings from the island of 365 beaches. I am 23-year-olds Leander and Norville, representing the twin island jewel of Antigua and Barbuda in this year's Miss Caraval 2015. Good evening, Victoria Park. I come to you from my precious paradise and the perfect gem of the Caribbean, Barbados. I am 20-year-old Heidi Cherise Barrow, and I encourage all of you to come out and support us for a show you surely don't want to miss. Good evening, everyone. Representing the nature isle of the Caribbean, Dominica, I am a 20-year-old Odessa Eli. This Friday, this is the place to be as 9 beautiful, intelligent, and talented contestants vie for the title of Miss Caraval 2015. Be there. Hot
Vinci Massive. I am 25-year-old Alicia Nicola Best, proudly representing my land of many waters, Guyana. I'd like to encourage everyone to come out this Friday as myself and other contestants prepare to give you a night you will never forget.
Good evening, Victoria Park. I am 24-year-old Tishima Brown, proudly representing Sweet Sugar City St. Kitts and Queen City Nevis. And I would just like to take the opportunity to invite all of you out to the show.
Warm greetings to you, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I am 23-year-old Crystal Octave, proudly representing the Helen of the West Indies, St. Lucia. Encouraging you all to come out on Friday, July 3rd, as myself and the other delegates vie for the prestigious title of Miss Caraval 2015. Feel the pulse. It's coming.
Good evening, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Coming from the land of the steel pan, calypso, and limbo, I am 23-year-old Afia Anisha Jeffrey, proudly representing the Twin Islands Republic, Trinidad and Tobago. And I urge you to come out this Friday to support me, along with all my colleagues, as we vie for this year's title of Miss Caraval 2015.
Good evening, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I am 19-year-old Dauchet Hill, and I am your representative in this year's Miss Caraval pageant. I encourage each and every one of you to come here on the night of July 3rd, 2015 to witness 30 years of exquisite pageantry in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You don't want to miss it, so be there.
And the Grenadines. I am Miss Caraval 2014. It is indeed a pleasure to be here on your island. It is about time, that time for Miss Caraval 2015. I urge you all to come out and support these beautiful, talented, intelligent young women. We are different islands, but we are one Caribbean.
And chairperson of the CDC's Beauty Shows Committee, Cheryl Rodriguez, says the show will be a spectacular one. Speaking to SVG-TV News yesterday at the Young Island Resort, Rodriguez says all is in place for the staging of the regional pageant on Friday, July 3rd at Carnival City, Victoria Park.
You've seen the young ladies themselves, right? They're either queens in their countries, first runner-up, or they're really great representatives. So we expect them to do very well. We're going to put everything in place for them and assist them in every way to make sure that their performances are really their best.
All right. So you're expecting a great show on Friday night?
Yes, of course. And then we're bringing the show live in some Caribbean countries. Flo is bringing the show live. So that is really wonderful. I think people in their countries will be very pleased because they've been asking for that for years. Right. So we have to make sure production is tight, it's smooth, it's well organized and well executed, professionally run, everything, right? So we are trying to do our best. We just pray for good weather as usual, that the rains would hold, and everything will go well. We'll do our very best.
Rodriguez is inviting all to come out and witness the show and adds that there are some great prizes up for grabs, along with the best dressed male and female competitions.
Once patrons enter the park, there will be a booth set up to take their photos in their nice outfits so they can have their photos taken, and judging will be done online. We'll have 3 persons going on the park to encouraging persons to go to the booth to take their photos, all right? Because some people are usually shy. They don't want to, go take a photo for our best dress. But we'll be encouraging persons to do that. And then we'll have very attractive prizes after. We're also doing a raffle for patrons at the park. We're raffling a tablet. So as long as you write your name and telephone number at the back of your ticket and drop it in a box, we'll have someone pick that at a later stage. Someone will win a tablet. We're also planning something very special for the media, but I'll leave that until prize giving.